Hello and welcome to another episode of Love and Improv, episode 3, season 3. Yes, we are the Love Guys. My name is Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm Dr. Francis Feltry.
And we are the Love Guys. We are so happy to be back. We are in ongoing negotiations with the top brass over at Improductions, and they have granted us 2 more episodes in this season. So congratulations, Francis.
Thank you. I thought this was episode 4, but this must be episode 3. Because, I think this is the episode 3 that people will see. It's sort of our lost episode that we basically destroyed. So this is basically 3B.
Yeah, basically, that's how it works. So here at Love and Improv, what we do is we take your relationship questions and then we try to give you love advice based off our combined, what feels like 300 years of marital bliss between the two of us, not with each other, but between the two of us to other people. And our roughly, 30, 40 years of improv comedy experience. And we try to answer those questions and try to give you the best advice that only Francis and I can do.
It's sort of like the other day, I wanted to go out to eat, and my wife said, you pick. So we just went to Buffalo Wild Wings, BW3.
BW2. Well, it's BW2 right now. It used to be BW3.
What, when BW3, but it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, but there was another 3. So it was Buffalo Wild Wings and another W. And if you know what the other W is, those of you watching, please put into the chat what you think the other W is, because I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to look on my phone.
So it's not, it's people refer to it BW3, but Correct. It's not. But no. I mean, it could be like there was a guy who also was an owner, maybe his name was Wendell, and it was like, there's an owner named Buffalo, and there was an owner named Wild, and there was a named Wings and Wendell. And then they're like, this just doesn't fit, Wendell. We're going to be beat up with Buffalo. That makes sense. Wild, well, this place is crazy. Wings, we serve wings, but we don't have a Wendell.
See, but buffalo sauce comes from Buffalo, New York, right?
Correct.
So maybe they were like, hey, let's open up a place called Buffalo Wild Wings and Wackos.
Correct. Yeah, they could have done it that way. But then they're like, hey, wait a minute, we got no wackos here. Why don't we got no wackos?
We don't got no wackos. Hey,
we can't let anybody know.
Let's not let anybody know we were looking for wackos, so let's just take off the last W. That's what we're going to do, okay?
We're in Idaho. We're all out of wackos here.
We got some stuff in the chat here. Megan says it's Weck, W-E-C-K, which is the bun. It's a type of bread, I guess. And then Lisa Zaney has a theory that the last W is for Will Ferrell.
They're both wrong. Both wrong.
They're both wrong. They're both wrong. We'll never find out. We will never find out.
I mean, we could probably Google it and find out, and probably Megan's right. But you know what? For our purposes, during the hour of the show, Megan is wrong.
Well, Megan, keep trying. Please put in your evidence into the chat for us as we decide whether or not we're going to accept the reality.
We will accept it after the show's over. But while the show is on, Megan is wrong. And then after it's over, when nobody sees it and nobody knows but us, I'll be like, Megan was right.
No, everybody's going to see this. This is going to be a very popular episode.
But while it's on, when people see it, she's wrong. I will only admit Megan's right when we're not on the air.
That's why Megan enjoys playing with you, Francis. That's the number one reason why you not only get to play with us here through Love and Improv, but also on the grid as well, occasionally.
I am the cat to her laser pointer.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are. Apparently, Muddy Waters also says it is Weck as well.
No, he's wrong too.
Okay. with that said, speaking of let's go ahead and dig into the mailbox here.
Oh, we got letters.
Our first letters. But before we go into that,
sure.
As a reminder for those of you who are watching, if you have any relationship questions you would like us to answer, feel free to put them in the chat. You can also look up top, somewhere up there, and there's some instructions. You can email them to love@improductionsllc.com, or you can DM the Facebook page for Improductions, and we will get it and perhaps read it live on air. We love the on-air ones as well as the ones that you email to us. So, Francis, what do we got?
You know what? You were kind of breaking up there, so maybe the chat can tell, for me at least, so maybe that you were...
was that a little robot-y?
Yeah, a little robot-y voice.
Oh, okay, so why don't you read the first letter? Let's just go.
Sure. Hopefully I'm not a robot-y voice. Maybe I'll read it as a robot-y voice. I'll do that later.
Read it as a robot.
Okay. Dear readers of Reddit and Love Guys.
That's us.
My name is Ronald, and I recently quit my job as a manager at a fast food restaurant. My girlfriend, Wendy, not her real name, is very upset with me. She thinks I've ruined our relationship. She says she is used to having nice things. She is giving me an ultimatum to go back and get my job or she will leave me. I hated that job so much that I am not sure that that my love for her is enough to make me crawl back and ask for my job back. What should I do? Signed, Ronald M.
Ronald M. and Wendy. That's very interesting. Very interesting names.
Yeah. So it looks like Ronald hated his job, which is, I think, a common issue that people can relate with. But he went that one step further and said, I'm just quitting.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I mean, why be at a place that you hate?
Sure. But it seems like Wendy only wants to be with him for his cha-ching.
What does the note say anything about like what she does?
No.
Does she do anything? No. So
we don't
know if Wendy is unemployed or has a great job, and maybe Ronald doesn't have to work.
Maybe if Ronald's watching this, he could put something in the chat about whether Wendy's working, if they're still together, because this was actually dated 2 weeks ago because we didn't have a show, and I hope they were able to make it while waiting for us.
Well, we're gonna find out. The thing I always hate about ultimatums, I mean, ultimatums are never good. When you're at an ultimatum, it means that you're not listening, right?
Right.
It means that you've made up your mind, and unless you hear what you want to hear, you are not going to be flexible enough to take what the other person is telling you, incorporate it, and build upon it. So, like, it's no longer yes and, it's no but the entire time. And I mean that literally and figuratively. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yes. You can't improvise with somebody that is going to know you the entire time. Very difficult to do that. So they've got to get. I think what needs to happen ultimately is we need to see how do you negotiate yourself out of an ultimatum.
Okay. Yeah, I think that would be a great scene.
It would be. Okay, good. Well, so set this up for us. We're going to show Ronald how to negotiate out of the ultimatum so that she listens.
You know what? Why don't we just like role play the whole thing? You be Ronald, I'll be Wendy.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You know?
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. I did it, babe. I did it.
What? You finally got me that ring?
Oh, I got you a ring, and I got you a pink slip as well. Ha-ha! Love you.
Stop! I can't believe you quit your job, did you?
Oh, I did.
You joking?
Oh, I did. I've decided that I've got a higher calling.
Ronald, that job was so important to me. You're like, what have you done? I mean, I'm accustomed to special things, and now that you've quit working, I'm not going to have the things I deserve, Ronald.
Look, I'm on to bigger and better things, baby.
Well, what could possibly be bigger and better than a manager?
I'm now an entrepreneur. That's my job title. Entrepreneur. It's French.
But where do you entrepreneur at?
Oh, here and there, there might be a car wash I'm entrepreneuring at. There might be a dog kennel I'm entrepreneuring at. Hell, I might be entrepreneuring that at Wendy's. Who knows? Get it? Wendy's? Get it? Wendy's, I'm entrepreneuring.
I don't understand. I mean, how much does entrepreneur pay an hour?
Oh, well, it depends. Like sometimes, yeah, it depends. It depends on what I find. No, it's more on commission. Depends on what I'm actually working on. Some projects require a lot of manual, physical labor. I have to go in and out of things. High windows. There's high windows I got to climb. There's doors I got to break open. It's kind of like a construction job, but a demolition job along the way. And so sometimes I find things there, and then I bring them, and then I got to entrepreneurialize them into making money.
Buster, do you have a girlfriend?
Baby, with a woman that looks as fine as you do, with them golden locks, those pouty lips, and that beautiful personality, why would I look elsewhere? I'm entrepreneuring. I'm entrepreneuring, baby.
Somewhere else, but I'm just afraid you might. Why did Moses cross the sea? I don't know. Why did Batman have Robin? I don't know.
Well, because he felt sorry for the kid because the kid's parents died. He was like an acrobat or something. His parents died, and then he was an orphan, and he decided to entrepreneurialize him into fighting crime.
You know what? Okay, so you know more about literature than I do. Okay, but
literature, North American literature.
I'm just saying, Ronald, that how much you're not even being straight with me. How much can I expect on a weekly basis to be Venmo'd into my account?
Well, I don't do Venmo anymore. It's more of a cash transaction kind of thing now.
Okay, so how much cash am I getting?
Oh, well, it depends. I think you're going to need to ask for what it is that you want now because I'm going to be providing for you in ulterior ways. You ever heard of an NFT?
I've heard of them.
Okay.
But I saw them at one of those Pampered Chef things.
Well, see, I've gone NFT now. Now it's no funds transactionable. So that's what I'm digging everything into in my entrepreneurship at this point. Baby, just have a glass of wine.
Well, Ronald, I mean, you are the smart one in our family, and I'm just worried about little Hammy and little Mayor McCheese.
You worry about Hammy and McCheese? Baby, don't worry about them. They're little. They still don't understand entrepreneurialism. I want to shield them from a life of entrepreneurialism.
Will we be able to afford the good diapers, not the ones I have to get down at the town hall?
No, not at all. I know I know that in Indianapolis they disperse all kinds of diapers from a truck, the back of a trunk to be more precise. We're not living that life, baby.
Treat. It was trunk or treat.
Right. That's not us, baby. Baby, I'm telling you, we're going to go straight to the top. My new job is entrepreneurialism. I've got to go and I've got to make connections with everyone. I've got to connect in about 10 minutes to go pick up a key from somebody down by the docks.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Can I come with you?
Oh, no, baby, no. You don't want to come down by the docks. It's dangerous.
It will be dangerous, fun. Baby. I'm coming.
All right, baby. Wine, please? Sure, but hold on. Here you go, baby. Here you go. New glass. New glass.
There you go.
Thank you, baby.
Why is that bottle broken?
Oh, it's my insurance thing, baby. Do you know how to shoot a gun? Have you shot a gun before, baby?
I shot a BB gun.
Close enough. Here you go, baby girl. All right, here we go. I need you to pack this when we go down by the river, by the docks, just in case people start tripping and trying to entrepreneurialize us.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, I kept it warm. I kept it warm just in case because I want to make sure that you don't have a cold trigger finger. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so, okay. Well, well, it's so nice on my boob.
You know what's nicer on your boob?
What's that? I love those. I'm gonna put them on later for you. You know what? I think I can only get one of my boobs in here. It's gonna be really tight. It's going to be really tight.
It is, baby. And that's what I love about you. Okay, baby, we got to go. We got to get in the Trans Am. We got to head on down to the docks. Bring your heat.
Can I drive?
Can
I drive?
Nope. Baby girl. No one touches an entrepreneur's car. That's the first rule of entrepreneurialism.
But baby, last time you drove and I went with you in the Mac Daddy car, you made me meet those guys and the Japanese guys.
Yeah, but baby, we were entrepreneurializing at the time. That's why.
I didn't even know that's what it was called. We had so much fun with Wong and Wang So. That was so much fun. Well, you know what? Wang So keeps emailing me still. He says he wants some. He says he's still. I can't read Japanese, but he says you're gonna call. You should call him because he wants something.
Well, baby girl, let's go. We gotta go. Okay. We're running late.
All right, and then we can stop at the Horseshoe.
You know we're gonna leave the kids Mac and McCheese into the back of the car while we go to the Horseshoe.
Okay, that's how we do it. I'll get the babies.
And that scene, that's right. That is how you renegotiate when it comes to finance. You rename it as entrepreneurialism. That's how you do it.
Wow, you know what? Nobody would ever think that being an entrepreneur was so profitable.
You wouldn't know. Especially having a trench coat that could deliver just about anything. I think that's also the key to entrepreneurialism at this point. We got some comments here in the chat.
Oh, sure, please.
Muddy Waters is saying Ronald is a clown.
You know what? Ronald is one of our listeners and viewers. And I think he's
a nice guy. I think
he's just, you know what? I think he's got to find himself. I think he's got to, he's going to learn that life isn't a play place.
It is not.
It's not.
Speaking of play place, we have one of our sponsors. We're going to go right here to a commercial here. We're going to go. Our first sponsor is Improductions LLC.com. That's right. They've got some beautiful merchandise up on their website. They've got t-shirts. They've got hoodies. They've got a brand new shirt for The Grid. If you have been watching The Grid, happens Saturday nights. You want to get yourself up some swag. It's 1980s themed. You're going to look super fly at the next party that you go to. You can wear a mask, but they're still going to see your chest. That's the way it works. So head on down to improductionsllc.com/merch. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Buy yourself up a couple t-shirts.
I know you told me not to mention this, Nelson, but I just wanted to let you. I just think everybody should know. There was a hostile takeover at M Productions, led by me, the barbarian at the gate. I got tired.
Bro, we're gonna get canceled.
No, because I run it now. I run it. It's not me. It's like my my minions. I have replaced the board of directors with people loyal to me. So gone are Pedro, Anastasia, and Leon. They're gone.
You threw all our diversity outside of Improductions. Is all diversity is gone now?
That's what my people do.
Wow, apparently, like every person that was on the board that had an ethnic background is now gone off the board of directors.
Right. Now they were replaced with my golfing buddy Bradley.
Okay.
Bradley. We don't call him Brad though. That's so Bradley.
Right.
And also Anastasia was replaced by Jessica, who has a dual major at Oral Roberts College in theology.
They're going to change her show. God damn it.
You know, she's promised me she won't. And then finally we have Sergeant Major Chadsworth. Yes. Fresh from his deployment around the world. He's not even allowed to say. The closest he can tell us where he was is the world. That is how top secret. Like, we don't even. He wasn't off world. He wasn't like in Mars or Jupiter or anything. He was somewhere in the world.
In his world. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot guarantee what will happen with the next episode.
I can guarantee. I will guarantee that the show is going to be funnier, and it's going to have a lot more. It's going to be, you know what? It's going to be kid friendly. Next episode, Nelson. Between now and the next episode, Nelson has to learn how to do balloon animals.
I do. It is in my contract now.
And then I'm going to learn how to play the piano with my feet. So I think we're going to be more of a variety show.
Okay. Well, I can't wait. So if you have any relationship questions, put this in the chat.
Or musical requests.
This might be the last time you get a chance to actually.
No. We're still going to keep that.
Questions.
We're going to still keep that. We're just going to add some more. We're going to add more. The show's going to be 3 hours long now.
It feels that way already. It does. So I've got a letter I'd like to read.
Oh, okay. Please do.
Cool. Dear Love Guys. That's us. Dear Love Guys. I'm a 34-year-old straight cis male. About 18 months ago, I met a lovely human that I'm crazy about. When we started dating, she said that she needs us to be polyamorous, and I agreed. It was a first for both of us. I've always been interested. My parents are queer and have been poly my whole life, so it wasn't a new concept to me. Early on, we went on some random dates, made out with some other people, but it took it slow because we wanted to build a foundation of trust and love first. Now we're there. She recently started dating a close friend of ours. In theory, I'm good with it. I adore him and he cares about us as a couple. There's lots of communication, but I'm not sure that this is really what I want to do. I just want to be really, really happy for my mate and not feel a sense of jealousy, even though I agreed to this. Signed, Polly. Yeah. Deep.
Could you translate a little bit for me?
Sure. We've now hit Francis's threshold of vocabulary words. What do you need me to explain?
Okay, so what is I kind of know what cis means, but not exactly how that works.
So cisgendered means that you identify with the gender according to the sex that you were born with. Okay. So, for example, right. I'm a cisgendered male, and I identify as a man. Sexually. Why
did they pick cis? What does that stand? Does that stand for
it came from somebody made it up in the 70s.
Okay, cool. So what? And again, I'm just trying to understand so I can help. I don't even know if there is a problem, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, it sounds to me like there is some reservations. This couple is cool with dating and having multiple lovers. It's kind of like an open marriage, right?
Sure, without the marriage part.
Without the marriage part, right? Yeah. So it's kind of like an open marriage, and they're trying to be very communicative about their needs and having multiple partners. But one of them is like he's cool with it, but he's not cool with it. He's cool with it from the sense of like he agreed that that's the way they would live, but he has some reservations about like he wants to be 100% like all gung-ho for his partner, and he's having difficulty being that way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he should. He should or shouldn't be.
Okay. What makes you say that? That's a real nice safe answer, too. That's a real safe answer.
I don't even know what is it I don't even so he's a cisgender male.
Yes. And
not that this matters. This doesn't even matter. But
You're just trying to use the word. You're trying to get used to the wording. I got you.
No, I know. Just so I know. Is this a cisgender female?
Yes.
And a cisgender male?
Yes.
So, okay. So basically, to translate it into my penthouse forum type of knowledge.
Yes.
There's one dude who like thought he got off watching his chick get off with other dudes. But then he's like, you know what? This ain't cool. I think I'm a little like wigged out by it. So I want to sort of end it, but she's into these other dudes and maybe not as into him or maybe is, but she doesn't want to give up the lifestyle she has. So he either got to put up with it or shut up with it. Or shut up.
A little bit. It's a little less cuckoldy. It's a little less cuckoldy. So little less cuckoldy. It's more just like they are both into dating other people. That's what.
Okay, so he can. About. But is he dating other people?
Yes, he's also dating other people.
Oh, okay, all right. So so I get why you're saying it's a little less than that. So it's a little less. So it's more like that. Like it's a little less penthouse forum-y than that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I get you. Okay.
Yeah. So he wants to be like 100% into it, and he's having difficulty like reconciling. You know, the fear that when you get a relationship with someone that you care about, your fear is to always lose them, right? At least that's my fear. Like, I'm so scared I'm going to lose Francis. So scared I'm going to lose you.
Okay. You've already lost me, dude.
Okay, yeah, I did. Absolutely.
Yeah, you lost me. No. I mean, it's like they're just not. They're not in a serious relationship. So he either. I mean, serious relationship to me means mutually. But if you want to have a serious relationship but have it be open, cool too. If he doesn't want that, then he should get out.
Yeah, I kind of see this as like it's just basic insecurity in general. It doesn't matter whether it's polyamorous or if it's monoamorous. I'm assuming that's a word. Monoamorous. Sounds like a dirty word, doesn't it? Monoamorous. Monoamorous. Okay.
It sounds more like a dinosaur that they're gonna name.
This is a monoamorous. It crossed the.
Got a duck bill and a long tail.
It had 4 hearts in it. I think it's like one of those things, like irrespective of their choices in the sense of having a relationship, like you're always afraid of losing something you care about. I think that's ultimately what this is coming down to, and he's asking, like, how do I not be afraid of losing somebody? Like, how do I get through that? And I think that's the core issue here, right?
Interesting.
Right. So, like, let's make it a little personal here, Francis. Sure. Is there ever a time that you're afraid that you may lose your partner, your wife, to somebody else? Has that ever been a fear of yours? Maybe not now, but like previously, maybe even. Has that ever been an issue for you?
It's not that. It's just sort of like I have a fear that she'll kind of wise up and say, "Why the fuck am I with this dope?" So that's the fear I have. But in regard to, I mean, you know, she would wise up and then maybe find somebody else. But no, not the find somebody else and then dump me. No, she'd you know, I have her too hypnotized.
Oh, good. So you put her under a spell. You're kind of like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
It was yeah.
Yeah. So I'm more insecure. I definitely am afraid that I will lose my partner, my wife, to somebody else because like I'm acting like a jerk or doing something stupid.
Yeah.
She's lovely. I know she loves me, but I'm always afraid of that. And that's a really powerful motivator for you, number one, to do right. But number two, like it does keep you up at night. Like if you don't come to bed immediately or you're not sleeping together often, like in the same bed, that could be an issue, right? My wife and I have been sleeping on different couches depending on what's going on during the day because of the kids.
Right.
Or job or whatever. So like I'm always looking for those kinds of things as we go on. And I'm like, how do you ever like, especially when you're introducing other people in your relationship, how do you be cheerleader for that person and stay confident that your relationship is going to be able to weather it? That's the question. This is a really deep question. I don't even know where to start with this one as far as the scene is concerned. I'm still finding something. Basically,
you know, I think under what you're saying is you have to just always be a cheerleader for your significant other and put them first. And I mean, what is it like? Relationship 60%. If you're giving, it should be 60-40. It should always feel like you're giving more. And maybe that's just some sort of weird thing I read on a fortune cookie.
I think you read it in Penthouse Forums.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so here's what I got an idea. Sure, please. So there are we're a couple, you and I.
Okay.
Are
we cisgendered?
We are. I'm gonna leave it up to you. However you want to identify is up to you. We've just come out of. We're at a diner, and we've just come out of our couples therapy.
Okay. Oh, so we're leaving a diner where we had our couples therapy.
We're at a diner, and we just left our couples therapy.
Okay. All right.
Give me a T. Give me an O. Give me an N. Give me a Y. What does that spell? Tony! Woo!
Could you just, baby, I mean, come on. Just shut your yap, all right, man?
Tony. You're creating a scene, Tony. You're creating a scene.
You're embarrassing me. Come on.
Tony, I'm your cheerleader. That's what the doctor said. I need to be your cheerleader. I'm taking it seriously. I'm going to cheerlead for us. Yay, Tony!
Baby, come on. You're getting too many people watching us. Come on. I don't like attention like that. Just relax, baby, okay? Come on.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right. Hey, baby. You know what? I dig you, okay? I dig you. I dig you. I dig her. Maybe him. Kind of looks like a her. But you know what I'm saying? I really dig you more than them. Kind of dig them a little. Okay, baby?
Well, I dig you as well. Yay.
Baby. Okay. Now, all right. I need you to remember, baby, that you are the most important person in my life for the moment. Okay? And whatever you want on that menu, Daddy is buying for you.
Oh, you mean it?
You mean it? Baby. Give me some sugar. No. The sugar over there for my coffee, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sugar. I'm sorry.
Right there. No problem, baby. You're great. I love you, baby.
I love you. I love you.
Okay, so
I'm so glad you decided to go to therapy with me. Like I see the commitment that you're putting into this, and I'm trying to give you 70% more than 30% I'm expecting right now.
Yeah, baby, and I'm giving you the 20% that goes with that 70%. You know what I'm saying, baby?
20% is better than no percent. No percent. No percent. No percent.
Baby.
Yeah, Talon.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking to that. Yo, baby, let me get your digits, honey. Okay.
He's a really nice guy. You should give him the digits.
Baby, I just wanted to tell you that I do appreciate, you being there for me, and then you being there when I come back for me. I don't want you to lose me either.
No,
baby, I don't want you to
lose you. I would never lose you.
Oh, you could, if you get too clingy. Or Stop. You get jealous, because I don't like jealous women.
Those days are over for me. Those days are over. I am all about 70% giving, 30% expecting. 70% giving, 30% expecting.
That's what the counselor said. That's what Eddie said. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking that maybe, baby, I'm gonna go check my phone right now, see if I got any messages, and maybe you can just go pretty up yourself, and I'll decide where I'm sleeping this evening. Okay, baby?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm gonna practice my cheers.
Okay, sure. Hey, why don't you practice that one that's really quiet? Okay, the quiet cheer. All right. Or you know what? You do the quiet cheer.
Love, I love you. L-O-V-E-I-O-U. Who loves you? I do. Who loves you? I do. Who loves you? I do.
Okay, babe, did you get your food yet? Babe, did you get your food yet?
No, we haven't even ordered. The waitress hasn't even come by.
Well, hey, What do you, 2 eggs over easy, ham and rye toast for her, and
order a side of love. Order a side of love.
And she wants some order of love, whatever that is, baby. And then, baby, give old Eddie here. Give me some love, and then the same thing she having, okay?
Oh, look at you,
baby. We gotta eat this and then split, okay?
Because
no, well, you can stay. I'm gonna. You can call yourself an Uber or something, baby. Cause I'm gonna take your car, and I'll be back like in a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days or something with a couple in it. You know what I'm saying?
Uber.
Well, you know what? I don't want to lie to you, baby. I'm gonna go see your sister Doreen.
Okay. Doreen adores you, and I adore.
She does, Doreen. And she does those things I like that you don't like as much doing.
I know. So I feel like because you're keeping it in the family, I feel like I'm with you through her.
And Edith is going to be there too, baby. Okay.
Oh, I love Edith. She's great.
Yeah. Great. You know what? Edith is great. I love Edith. As a matter of fact, sometimes when I'm around Edith, I sometimes think, baby, that she looks like you. You and Edith kind of look the same, even though you're not sisters. You're sisters with Doreen. And I think of you. I want to let you know I'm thinking of you the whole time I'm with Edith. Now, Doreen, you two don't even look like sisters, so I'm not thinking about you. But when she talks, she sounds like you, so it's kind of freaky. But it does remind me of you too.
When I'm with Frank, I think of you. It's like we're made for each other.
Baby, I was going to talk to you about that Frank guy. As a matter of fact, I think you better get a new class of boyfriend when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's wrong with Frank? Frank is a sweetheart.
Frank is
F-R-A-N-K. F-R.
Don't you ever cheer for Frank? A-N-K. If you cheer for Frank.
No,
I told you, baby.
Hold on. Remember, I said when I'm with him, I think of you. So it's like I'm cheering for you.
Baby, when you cheer for Frank, you're cheering for Frank, right? I want you to think about what you're doing.
I want you to think about what you're doing. You're asking me to not cheer for you.
Which I would never do. That is correct. That is correct.
Unless we're in a diner. You have to respect the 7:30.
So when we're in a diner, you do not cheer for Frank, even though you are cheering for me, because I don't like when you cheer in front of all these people.
Yeah, but see, at the same time, this isn't really a diner. This is more of an eating establishment. So that rule doesn't really kick in. So I'm cheering for us.
Baby, you know what? You're making my head hurt. I'm gonna get. Could you? When I you know what? I forgot to order my rye toast. You know what? Just put it in a bag for me. She can just eat hers. I'm gonna be getting some ibuprofen in that bag as well. I got a headache, baby. You know what? I'm just gonna go hang out with Doreen and Edith, and then I'll see you later on this evening, maybe tomorrow.
Take
maybe
my car. Here are the keys.
Oh, thank you very much, baby. Like I said, if I wish you just get a better boyfriend. You better dump that Frank, okay? Because
I'll think about it. F-R-A-N-K. F-R-A-N-K. See you next Tuesday. Bye. Hello, Frank?
Yep.
Guess what?
What?
Guess who's coming over?
Well, come on, hurry up. I was just about to touch myself.
F-R-A-N-K. F-R.
Who's that spell? Who's that spell?
Frank! And that scene. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. This
is as close to a Ron Zaney as I get.
You will never match the physical majesty that is Ron Zaney.
No.
Never. Neither one of us. Us put together would never make up one Ron Zaney.
Right. I mean, you could stack us any way that you could think. You could put like a Leonardo DiCaprio and a Kate Winslet on a door in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, and we would still not stack up to one Ron.
No, we wouldn't. And we appreciate Ron so much. We appreciate him so much that we hope to see him next week because our next sponsor, who is In Productions, that's right. Oh. That's who it is sponsoring Los Improviachis to be performing, opening for the Chicago staple of comedy, Improv, up in Chicago at the Chemically Imbalanced Comedy Theater on Irving Park Road on the north side of Chicago. Next Friday, they'll be going there. And it's going to be taped by WTTW. Oh my goodness, it's a taping. So we really, really would like to get your, all you fans out there to go and see Los Improviachis. They're an improvised mariachi band. You're definitely going to want to check that out. And also, right after that, it's a taping so that they can go ahead and perform and promote their following show, Los Improviachis y Amigos. And they're performing there about a couple weeks after that to a packed house, hopefully. And that's going to be over at the Newport Theater. Yes, the Newport Theater. Really, really fun times. Improvised mariachi. Go and check it out. Get all that info over at improductionsllc.com/calendar, and you can check that stuff out there. I'm super excited for that show.
Oh, sure. Have you has that group, Los Improviachis, Improviachis or Improviachas?
Improviachis, yes.
Improviachis. Have they met with the new board at In Productions yet?
They have. They've struck a deal with the board.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. That's great. Because I was worried because I didn't talk to Bradley about what he should do. It
was with the old diverse board that you kicked out, and it's in perpetuity. That contract, they can never be severed. So
they're insulated from
any. They have insulated themselves from any change. Unlike us, we signed a bad contract. Well, they have done such a good job of just making sure that they don't get caught up in the politics of the company.
Yeah, well, it's ironclad, so I think you're going to be good. Does it say that in the
cerrado?
Yes, thank you. It says it right there, and yes. And what was that, Portuguese?
Close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay. I don't know. I'm in America, so I don't need to know other languages.
You know, you're gonna go to Europe at some point in your life soon. And maybe you might be able to pick up some culture while you're there.
No, I doubt it. I'm American through and through, baby.
Through and through? You're just gonna stick and speak English to everybody no matter what?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, cool. or I'll like make it sound like hey, parlez-vous. Remember, you would have lost WWII if it weren't for my grandfather.
Oh, nice! You're going to bring up. Are you going to be visiting the Eastern Bloc countries or the former Eastern Bloc?
No, unfortunately not. But I am going to join up. But this is the icebreaker when you go abroad. I don't know if I've been reading up.
I don't know this. This is Rick Steves.
You wear a hat like
there you
this,
go.
And automatically people around the world will realize your intellectual superiority and
Absolutely.
will give you directions. They'll often tell you what to do and where to go.
Often. Often as possible.
Everything I've read and everything I've seen on YouTube says that Americans are sometimes, they are just welcomed with open arms.
Yep.
And arms I usually mean weapons.
Yes, open arms.
Which were
Open carry, open arms, same kind of thing.
Right, same thing.
Same kind of thing. Speaking of open arms, we have one more letter, I think, from the mailbag that you can read, and then we're going to wrap it up here tonight. So,
okay, all right.
What's our last letter, Mr. Francis?
Oh, sure. This just came in too right before the show, so I think it's something we need to get to. Here, you ready?
I am ready.
Dear Love Guys,
that's us.
I've been dating my girlfriend, Bo, for almost 4 months, and recently I've noticed she has the worst body odor. I thought it was temporary, but I was wrong. She never works out and showers every day, but still smells. I would describe the smell as a hobo, wrapped in an onion, with a side of curried chicken, on topped off with a moldy book.
I'm getting hungry all as you read this.
I know. It sounds so good. I'm afraid that Bo may have a naturally repulsive smell that I never noticed during our honeymoon phase. But now I smell it all the time, on all of her clothes and mine. Will this pass? Will I ever get used to the stank? Signed, Stankalicious.
Stink? That sounds like a great MC name. Stankalicious, mother lover! Yeah, I can see that. So first of all, I got some questions here. So they've been dating 4 months, but yet they're past our honeymoon phase. You know, like that's a sign already that things aren't working well for you two. And then you have a person who, no matter what they do, is stank. It means that like there are particles in your olfactory nervous system that when they enter are offensive. You know, no matter what you do and no matter what they do, you find them stink. Right.
I mean, usually, you know, when a person, I mean, one of the first things you notice about a person is their stank.
Yeah.
I mean, because, you know, and it's a, you know, obviously, you know, he was oblivious to this for the first 4 months, but then
and I think that's how you know you're going to make it in your relationship, when you can accept someone else's stink. Wholeheartedly, you embrace them no matter how stank they are. Right.
Sure. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I
mean, when you were first dating, did you ever like, whenever you went over to your you know, when you were dating your wife or whatever, go over to a girl's apartment and you were like, hey, I've got to drop a deuce, but like you did the courtesy flush, you used the air freshener, you lit a match. Did you do any of those things at first?
You're supposed to do that?
You're supposed to do that.
I didn't even. You know, I'm just gonna be truthful and tell you, no, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. So that's what you're supposed to do at first. Like in your relationship, you're very, very courteous, and then as you become more comfortable, then you start allowing your natural stankiness be there. And now, like, you know, I can go to the bathroom and leave the door wide open, and my wife. Have a conversation with my wife while I'm taking a dump. Like, it can happen. Like, no problems there whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so I feel like that's sort of analogous in improv in the sense of like, it's when you get to know somebody, and then no matter what they do in an improv scene, it's never good enough, or you're judging it constantly. You're constantly judging them. Like, that's not good. That's not a good relationship to have.
You mean judging in the scene or judging after
in the scene? Both. But more importantly, that you're judging in the scene. It's like they're stanking up your scene, and you're judging the stank the whole time, and that's what's foremost in your mind versus being in the scene with that person at any given time.
Oh, you mean like when you're in a scene and you're like, oh, this sucks, and the other actor sucks, and you're like, you're dragging me down.
Yeah, what like you think of me? What you think of me? What you think?
What you think of me?
What you think of me?
No, what you think of me? I know that's what you're thinking. I know that's what you're thinking.
That's you.
That's what you're thinking.
Stop it. So I'd like to show that what it looks like. We demonstrate for them. If this continues, this behavior continues, and this relationship gets more and more serious, I want to show, what's his name again? Stankalicious? I want to show Stankalicious.
Yeah. Well, we can't call him Stankalicious. I think he was being clever. Let's call him Stu.
Stu. Okay. So we'll call it Stu. Stu, this is what your marriage might look like if you don't address the stink now. Watch. Do not go in there. Do not. You got to let that thing air out at least 45 minutes, babe.
Honey, you know what? I was gonna take a shower. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in the shower. Oh my Lord!
What, babe?
It smells like a freaking rhino had a baby rhino who then pooped and threw up in the bathroom.
That's coming straight out of my large intestine, baby. That's all for you. Swift it in. Waft it in, baby. Waft it in. Oh. That's me, baby. You knew what you were getting. You knew what you were getting into. You love what's on the outside. You gotta love what's on the inside. You
know what? I told you. You have to go to the bathroom in the basement. I told you. Cold. You go downstairs with the dog.
The basement's cold, baby girl. The basement's cold.
But I can't. Now, you know what? We can't have sex for 3 weeks now. Because every time we try, I'm just going to think of you and your stupid poo.
Baby girl, you're not necessarily always fresh either.
What are you talking about?
You're not always fresh. Come on, you know what you're talking about. Miss,
I shower every day. I use Gina Tay.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, well, maybe your friend Megan will know what Gina Tay is. Okay. Oh. But
Megan. Hey, what? Tell me in the chat what is Gina Tay, please.
And then I even use talcum powder, even though it's illegal. I have to get it shipped in from Israel. Okay. And then and so I'm always clean. So I don't know what
you might be clean, babe, but you always stink too.
What are you talking about?
You stink.
I do not stink. As a matter of fact, I've had some other boyfriends before we met who said I had the most luscious natural body scent.
They were lying.
They would, you know what? Lying. I tend to believe lumberjacks and hobos, okay?
Yeah, baby, look, I'm not going to take this away. You're a beautiful woman. You're the best mother to my children, and you're a wonderful life partner. But when it comes to personal hygiene, baby, you're not all that. You're not.
What are you talking? I shave my armpits every day. I use deodorant. I mean, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You've got the funk. You've got the funk.
Would you just cut that out? This isn't even funny. Oh my God, you're so disgusting.
It's you.
I practically swim in Gina Tay. You mean that
Megan, what the hell's Gina Tay? Damn, Megan's not even answering anymore. Damn it.
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, Megan is. You know what? She's no longer my best friend. She's no longer my best friend. But anyway, I just want you to know that it's really hurtful when you say that I smell.
But this is what I'm telling you. I've been making love to you all these years.
Say my mom smelled it and it made her so upset she had it in a crazy house. Why do you do this to me?
Look, baby girl.
Look,
listen. Oh, body spray from the 1980s. Okay, thank you, Megan. Thank you. Body spray from the 1980s. Gotcha. All right.
Do you know how hard it is to get Gina Tay?
I now know. I now have an appreciation for Gina Tay.
Especially in the quantity that I use. I have to kill small babies.
Baby girl, look. I've married you. When I married you, I knew how stanky you were. But I was able to get beyond that. I was able to marry you, walk you down the aisle, take you on a trip to Belize, father 2 beautiful children, and I still want to make love to you after all these years. But you stink, though. You stink.
You're not getting anything from this stinky ass bitch.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. You know what? I'm willing to wait because I know your stank ass is definitely gonna want some of this stank ass as well. You're gonna want some of this, and I only smell like sometimes when I go to the bathroom. Like you're always stanky, but I love you anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna pack up my stuff. I'm gonna pack my stuff up.
Oh yeah, you just keep packing there, brother.
I'm moving downstairs.
Oh no, you just keep going all the way out the front door because it is over. This is no coming back.
Stop.
How do you say that in Spanish? Goodbye. How do you say that?
Stop.
Hasta luego.
No, babe. Look, you're just mad. Now,
I am
sit
mad.
your stank ass down in front of a fan, cool off, let the stank ruminate throughout the house, and calm down.
Have you
And
know,
we'll talk about this soon.
I go through t-shirts like 2 a day. I get rid of my sweat.
And you get that sweat right underneath here.
I get boob sweat. Like
yes,
every other girl, and it doesn't stink.
Baby, it stink. It smells like 2 rhinos trying to make a brand new eau de toilette. All right, that's what it smells like.
My father used to say my mother smelled like a hobo wrapped in an onion with a side of chicken curry topped with a moldy book. It doesn't smell like that, does it?
Baby, it does, but I like to eat that. I eat chicken. I eat rhinoceros. And that's why I'll eat you. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Really? Because nobody else will have me because I stink so bad.
You're right. Nobody else will have you. I'm the only one who will put up with the stench.
But what about our children? What if I've given them the stank touch too?
Baby, you lucky.
We won't know until puberty.
We won't know. We won't know till then. That's okay. I'm with you. I'm in this for the long haul.
But I've also noticed Junior's room smells like a old sock wrapped in a scallion with a dead fish scaled on the side and mustard and relish. I'm worried.
That is very specific, sweetheart. That's really specific.
I'm worried.
You don't have to worry about Junior, baby. You know why?
What if he has my stink?
I think it only runs along that double X chromosome. I don't think the Y chromosome ever picks it up. I think he's just being a regular boy.
Well, but what if Fergie has it?
She might. And if she does, we'll get her a good boy. We'll make sure that she goes out or a good girl. I don't care who it is. A good person. I'm a good person.
Is this the gender sketch still, or we moved on?
No, baby. I'm trying to be an equal opportunity stink smeller right now. That's what I'm trying to do.
Sure.
Anybody can smell the stink. All right.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if you're cis or you're trans or whatever you are. It doesn't matter. As long as you can accept the stink, that's the golden ticket. I'll wait. I will wait for 3 more weeks. Look, you don't want to make love to me. That's fine.
Oh no, baby, I love you. I forgive you. I just want to be loved. I want to be loved.
I love you, baby. I love you.
Give me some sugar. Could you get a little closer? Could you get a little closer?
I did get closer.
No, you didn't get really. Give me. Don't stop that. They mean close. Not like you're still like 4 feet away.
Hey, social distancing, baby. I don't want to get the COVID. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go get the rest of my stuff, all right?
Okay.
And that scene. That's what will happen to you, Stu. Your woman will not want to make love to you anymore because she stank. And because you stank. Like, you stopped making love, man. And there's a reason it's called making love. There's a reason. You know, because you hate each other for a while, then you have to make it again. You have to make the love again happen. See, that's the thing. You got to learn to get over your stank. With that said, you have to stop judging. Just like in improv, you have to stop judging. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Accept the circumstances that you're in. Yes, and those items, whenever they're presented to you, and build upon them. All right, just like these 2 lives characters built upon their beautiful life together at that point. With that said, speaking of a beautiful life, let's go to our last commercial, our last sponsor for tonight. That is Improductions. That's right, Improductions sponsoring the show again. They like us enough to keep us going. Tomorrow night, we have The Grid, which is short form, Whose Line style improv going on. Special guest, Brian Sebi, of the unwritten works of William Shakespeare, as well as Squatchin'. And we also have Heather Estelle Guerrero from Bear Stage in San Antonio joining us. And we have a eclectic group of people playing that night. Unfortunately, you will not see Francis there that night, unfortunately, because he would rather be a good family man than come and play with us online. So go swing by inproductionsllc.com/calendar, click on the calendar, and find out when that is playing in your time zone. Donate some money while you're there. If you go to In Productions, click on the donate button, click donate. Just click donate. $5. That's what we want. $5. That's all we're looking for. Well, I think that concludes our show for tonight, Francis. How you feel about tonight's show?
Hey, I thought it was really good. Yeah. I think it's been the change of the board of directors at M Productions.
Absolutely.
Bradley, I want to thank Bradley, Jessica, Sergeant Major Chadsworth. I really appreciate them coming on board, getting rid of Pedro, Alessandro, and I don't even remember the other. Anastasia, yeah, whatever. He's gone.
Yeah. So I'll talk to you offline about where they're at right now. They may.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I mean, I think that's. I don't think that GPS tracking. So I don't know. We'll find it.
We'll find out. With that said, we have been the Love Guys of Love and Improv. I've been Nelson Velazquez.
I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
And we wish you a good night, and until next time, thank you so much.